Okay, I have a question for you guys. Can a movie be a cash grab and good at the same time?
What?
How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Flickin' Things. My name is Daniel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Lightyear. So yeah, when this movie was first announced, I was like, okay, that's dumb. It's going to be a cash grab, and all, it's just, I wasn't interested. But then I saw the trailer, and yeah, it got me pretty excited.
You know what? I'm actually excited about this. I mean it. I really am.
So this movie's obviously centered around Buzz Lightyear, and this is, I guess, this is supposed to be like the movie that is within the Toy Story universe. Basically, this is the movie that Andy saw, and basically he wanted the Buzz Lightyear toy after seeing this movie. So the synopsis is pretty much, Buzz Lightyear and his partner Hawthorne, they're basically doing this exploration thing, mission, I guess, and then they try leaving off this unknown planet, and something goes wrong, and then they're stuck on this planet, and basically once they're stranded on this planet, they basically have to come up with a device that basically puts them into hyperspeed, and in order for them to take off and leave the planet. And I'll stop right there. I don't want to give too much spoilers, but yeah, that's pretty much the basis of the movie. And yeah, I think it's a solid movie. I really enjoyed it. It has a lot of action, it has a lot of humor, and I would say the action's more like, I guess it's like on the level of Incredibles, but at the same time, it doesn't have the same heart as Incredibles, and I'll get into that later. As far as animation, the animation's great. I would say it kind of reminded me of WALL-E, like that type of animation, that type of art style. So there has been, some controversy around the voice acting and who they chose. They chose not to go with Tim Allen, and instead they chose to go with Chris Evans. And I gotta admit, it did take me a while to get used to it because, hearing someone else's voice, and playing the Buzz Lightyear character, it did take me a while to get used to it because, Tim Allen's voice is such an iconic voice, to Buzz Lightyear. So when you hear someone else, it's like, whoa, like what's going on here? It did take me a while, but Chris Evans does a pretty good job. I wouldn't say it's on par with Tim Allen. I guess Tim Allen gives life to Buzz Lightyear, and not to say Chris Evans didn't give life to Buzz Lightyear, because he did. I don't know, there was like something, I guess, missing. He didn't do a bad job. Like I said, he did a pretty good job, but I don't know. I guess I'm just used to Tim Allen. And as far as the other characters, I will say, like, in the middle of the movie, we get introduced to his new characters. And I gotta be honest, one of the characters, which was played by Taika, I always get his name mixed up. It's hard for me to pronounce. Taika Waititi. His character was actually, I don't know, for me, it was kind of unlikable. I'm not gonna lie. I was getting really annoyed with him because I don't want to get into too much spoilers, but a lot of things happen, and there's certain, like, these characters that Buzz, I guess, teams up with. They're not trained like Buzz Lightyear is, so like they do kind of make mistake after mistake, and it gets borderline like ridiculous. So it's like, dude, this guy cannot be this dumb, but he does make mistake after mistake, and like I said, it was borderline like where I really started to hate his character up until, well, I don't want to get, like I said, I don't want to give him too much spoilers, but I guess, like, for the older crowd, you will understand like what I'm talking about. I guess there were like, because there is a blend child comedy and adult comedy. So like, I guess like his like slapstick comedy was like, geared towards children. So it'll probably work for children, but not for me. Like, I was pretty annoyed. Speaking of adult comedy, I would say Socks, his character, the cat, I gotta say his character was awesome. Like, he stole the show, honestly. He's the standout character in this whole movie. Like, if it wasn't for him, I might have been a little bored with this movie. But yeah, like the cat was just like awesome. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't like cats, but this made me like kind of wanted a cat. But yeah, like his character brought a lot of humor, brought a lot of I guess like the smarts and stuff, because he is a robot. So like, he helped out a lot in this movie. I would say he's definitely the perfect partner, perfect companion for Lightyear. So let's talk about the negatives. I do feel like this movie doesn't really have a clear message, which is very unusual, because when you think of Pixar, they usually have a deeper message. They somehow, when it comes to Pixar, they somehow are able to make like a kids movie, but also make a movie for adults and have like a deeper message that were not only kids, but adults can relate to. So when it comes to that, it definitely misses the mark. And like I said, it really doesn't have a clear message. It's basically a movie that's, you know, getting from point A to point B, and that's okay. But like when it comes to Pixar, like usually people, their expectations are pretty high. So like some people might be disappointed by that. It's not to say like this is a bad movie. I just feel like if you're looking for that deeper message when it comes to Pixar, it's definitely, you know, you're definitely gonna be disappointed, because I definitely wouldn't put it like in the top tier movies of Pixar. I would put it probably in the middle of the pack, maybe even lower. It's really hard to, like, I guess, you know, figure out like where like it stands, because if you look at it like without the Pixar name and everything, it's a good movie. But even Pixar's okay movies are still better than a lot of other animated studios movies are, you know. So I mean, if you look at it in that perspective, it's still a good movie. Another negative I would say is Zurg. I feel like we didn't get enough of him. However, they change his, I guess, origin story a little bit. I mean, he didn't really have an origin story in you know, Toy Story, like the, you know, the trilogy or whatever. But you knew that there was a joke, you know, in Toy Story 2, you knew that like Zurg was Buzz Lightyear's father. But they do something a little bit different here, whether that's a good thing for you or a bad thing. But for me, I thought it worked pretty well. Like it was something different. It was something that I wasn't really expecting, but I mean, it worked for me. So yeah, like I said, you know, it's not Pixar's best. You know, it's in the middle of the pack, but even their middle of the pack movies are still a lot better than other studios out there. So where would I put this movie in the whole Toy Story anthology, or whatever you want to call it? I'm gonna say it's better than Toy Story 4, that's for sure, because Toy Story 4 I actually did not like, but this is definitely better than Toy Story 4. So I would put that, you know, I'll put that before that movie. So yeah, I definitely recommend this movie. It is a little bit mature on the mature side, so I would say kids around 11 to 12 and up, and adults, they would definitely enjoy this movie. Kids below that age, I would probably say they would probably be bored. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, I'm gonna put a score on this movie. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 5 Buzz Lightyears. Like I said, it's a solid movie. Families, you know, with the kids around that age that I just mentioned, they're gonna like this movie. I had a good time. Again, it may or may not work for everyone because it doesn't have that Pixar, you know, deeper message or anything like that. It's a good, fun action adventure movie for the family. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys liked it, click like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.